Hey guys, what is going on? It is Lazy Modding here, of course with Lazy Modding. Thank you guys for hopping on the stream this evening. This is technically like video number 3 for today. Between the modding that happened this morning, the tutorial video that pushed out not too long ago, and now the live stream. So yeah, we are gonna do some farming, I guess. Hopefully audio and everything will sound a little bit better tonight. We are no longer running on surround sound, and we are back to stereo audio with better settings. So yeah, let's get the party started. Sam, hey, as well. So I think you're like 3 for 3 the last 3 days. So big shout out, my guy. So, I haven't really played since we left last night, so not much has changed. Main goal for today is just to, I don't know. I really don't know what the main goal for today is. Probably end up wrapping some or chopping some. I don't know which I want to do yet. So, what is going on, Jason? I don't have too much going on. Clearly, I've been doing videos and stuff all day. So, yeah, here we sit. I do appreciate it, Sam. Hopefully, we get some more viewers. I know, kind of been in and out all day, so we'll see. It is March 1st, though, so we got that going for us. Hopefully no more snow, because that was not enjoyable. So we have a little bit of areas where we need to like finish up on mowing in this pasture, and then I gotta decide if I want to chop it or what all I want to do. The bots are already hitting. How wonderful. Hang on, I'll be... And the bots are already hitting. How wonderful. Okay, hopefully now they're gone. Hang on, I'll be... And I know I was like double hearing myself there. Okay, we should be golden now. Also, if the clicking is annoying, please do let me know. I got a new desk, and then I had to like reset how I had stuff set up, so my mic is literally like right above my keyboard, so I can kind of try to move it a little bit. It's just kind of at its like reach max here, so maybe this is better. I wish YouTube would do better at monitoring that crap. Like once a user posts something that's suspicious where they already hide it, they should hide the rest of it, in my opinion. But that's just me. So, I have officially broke the John Deere baler, and I didn't get around to fixing it. I found out it was broke last night, then forgot about it. So, it doesn't like to make the bales right. So, if we bale, we'll just stick with the Vermeer. But we'll see. I don't know if you can. I didn't think you can do a pickup head on grass. I think we'll just chop stuff for tonight, so. Kind of got an idea how to unload it. We'll see if it works how I want it to work. Depends on how low that is compared to what I want to do. So we shall see. Actually, which one of these are just straight up a belt? That is straight up a belt. I have this idea that I've seen done on TikTok where they weren't running semis, but they were dumping it into a silage bunker via a conveyor belt. And yeah, we're going to see if we can't make that work, because I think that's a brilliant idea. You won't ever know unless you try, so. In a little bit, we'll start raking all that. Whoa. Not me trying to play realistic and then the auger goes through a building. Meant. So. Swing a little wider here. Should be golden. Yeah, there we go. So I don't think we're going to get too terribly much grass from that field. So how come I'm questioning if I want to do this or if I just want to wrap it? And we might just wrap it. We already have a wrapper, so we'll just wrap it probably. Worker, do your job right. We're up to 6 viewers, so I'll take it. You know, take whatever we got. So, getting closer and closer to that 1,000 viewer mark every day. So, you know, I think we've gained like 100 subscribers over the last 2 or 3 days. So, hopefully we can keep that progress train going. Most of them seem to subscribe on the days where we're not streaming, so then it doesn't pop up that on the feed, and I feel bad because I feel like everyone that subscribes should get the fancy stuff, but you know, there's only so much you can do. So we'll stack the silage in this bunker. Because Lord knows we ain't gonna fill it all with silage. I'm actually gonna clear all that silage out anyway, so because it's technically useless with Maze Plus, so now you know. And that sure creates a hole really quick though. Oh, that looks, oh, there's a little bit there. Perfect. Taylor's been in and out of the the Discord chat that we're in, so he'll be back, I think. Who knows? He was playing COD again, so I ain't gonna make as much fun of him tonight though, so. Whoa, a little bit of a frame lag there. Oh well. I have noticed there's been a few more areas where there's been a few frame hits since the update. Just a few though. It's not horrible. I'm still running around 40 at 4K, so we'll accept it.
It's a new COD.
Hey, he's back.
It's me. I don't even know if you know who I am.
I just heard someone.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm not sure who you are, to be honest.
No, no one really does unless, yeah. Is he playing the new COD?
He was. I don't know if he's still playing it right now or not. I haven't heard him in a hot minute, so.
Yeah.
No, he.
I've, like, lost.
Go ahead.
I've lost like motivation for modding right now. So I've had so much shit going on.
So, yep. I don't know, I'm just streaming, just trying to get things going on the YouTube.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So, did a little work on the tethers, trying to convert something a little bit ago, but I don't know if I can get it fully converted how I want it without rebuilding it.
What were you gonna try to convert?
Oh, just a manure spreader.
Oh.
But I'm almost wondering if it wouldn't be easier for me just to build it.
Yeah, that's how it is with some mods. Just take them back to the blender, work on them, make them look nice, and then re-in-game them.
Yeah, especially if you can, like, the person that did this one, he did it fairly good. So, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it's got some weird issues on it, so.
Yeah. Like for me right now, I'm working on a 99 through 07 for like F platform, and from the 250 and up, and I literally had to go through like had to go model searching, and then I had to get like a shit ton of parts. Like, it was a pain. I hate finding parts.
Yeah, that's. I was looking around earlier to see if I couldn't find a manual or spec or something for this one, so.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
hoping
cool.
there's one somewhere, but who knows.
Why am I credited this 11 Silverado? He probably took parts off of mine. That's why.
Do you have a modding page or something?
Yep.
What is it called?
Literally just click on my profile. It's in my
Oh.
bio. It's because I just added it to my bios to just gave up on people since like, hey, like, what's your modding page?
That's fair.
I did a handful of birds, and then I started going towards start from scratch.
Yeah, sometimes starting from scratch is just the better thing. And courseplay is not having a whole lot of luck on this field.
That 07 through 13, I did that from scratch, and that thing turned out awesome.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes it's definitely worth it. So, I've thought about like updating the feed trailer to the new stuff I know, but it's almost be part of it where it'd be almost more worth it just to redo it than it would be to go back in and do it all again.
Actually, think I'm gonna load up my fest and figure out my center of mass issues right now, since I'm having that good old-fashioned center of mass issue where the thing thinks it's roly-poly.
Can you do the vehicle analyze on it?
Huh?
Can you do the vehicle analyze on it and see where it says it puts it anyway?
I forget what the analyze is. I've never really messed with those tools. I just kind of wing it.
So you probably have easy dev, but if you go to
Yeah.
the vehicle area, there's like analyze vehicle, and if you set it on a flat, I think it gives you like a center of mass idea. I think. Don't hold me to that though. I've not
This
had
thing literally whenever you spawn this thing in, it becomes a roly-poly. Just goes on its roof and stays there. Also, I noticed super strength's broken.
Yeah, they pushed an update out on. Why can I not reset my bail counter? Odd. You can set up bailing on course. Yes, you can set up bailing on courseplay there, KJ. What I basically have it do is I just create the route for the rake, and then I just copy the rake to the baler route, and then it works that way fairly easy. So.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a new subscriber, Rockstar Gaming. Sweet.
I'm thinking about getting back into YouTube myself. So I used to show off what I did, but I just don't really know what to do anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't terribly big on YouTube, but it'd just be nice to like kind of get going on it.
It's nice having your stuff on there, so when you like release stuff, people see it. Oh, it pops up in there. Say if they turn on the notifications for your channel, they see you release something. If you're like showing it off how it works, like
Yeah.
to this day, I still get comments on how do you unfold the mirrors? Because I use simple IC on a lot of my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's those comments too. You know, I'm building and things like that. I try to like create like a tutorial thing. So I'm like, watch the tutorial if you have questions.
What do you call it? On my, I'll tell you. If I go on my 3306, I decided to make this cat eye, blah, blah, and then it goes in all bold. Simple IC is required for parts of work, download here. And then when people ask why I get the same question about passenger, and then I have to say Kubota DLC is required for passenger to function. And then I put contacts and credits and specs.
You know, if someone ever figures out how to get passengers working without the Kubota pack, they're gonna like be doing good.
Oh. Hold on. Where's it at? My bots.
Literally should have went 3 headlands around this dude.
Or do I even still have it is the question. Just go to Kansas. Yeah, I made passenger script workaround.
Nice. Yeah, that's I don't have it, so I just which I honestly don't really play with anyone but myself, so like I don't do really a whole lot of multiplayer stuff, so
yeah. For me, all I did with this thing is I literally just ripped out all the only the scripts part of the Kubota DLC. People get it out of there, and then all you do is just make it a mod, standalone mod.
And it works
like
fairly good.
I usually only give it out to people if they're making like mods that, and they're adding passenger to them, since you know how with that mod on the mod hub allows you to switch through passenger seats.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I've just never really. Maybe if I did more multiplayer, maybe, but I just don't really see the point in paying for the Kubota pack. Cause I don't really see anything I would want to enjoy for the Kubota pack, if I'm being honest.
Kubota pack is, unless you want to drive around a rattlebox tractor. When I mean rattlebox, this thing rattles like crazy. Like if you hit the tiniest bump, it rattles. It's loud.
Yeah, so
really loud. That's one thing I've noticed about the DLCs past Kubota is whenever they really started getting on the sound side, where like when you hit bumps and all that stuff, you can hear the rattling of the cab more compared to some of the older base game vehicles.
I'm pretty sure they got all that from Peterson Farm Bros. Because that's Giants went out there and that's where they did like a lot of like their info stuff from it.
Sound stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Agri Pack existed.
That's one of the few add-ons I have. I don't really have a whole lot of them, to be honest. Where is that? There it is.
I need to get past. Oh. Brooke, can you not play Roly Poly, please? I think I'm just gonna set the center of mass really low or something. See if that fixes it at all.
So there should be a way to. Does it do it in like? Does it flip in the store, or is it just when you truly spawn it?
Both.
I just wonder if there's not something that's like below the ground or something. I don't know. I haven't had to deal with it too terribly much, so.
Okay, it's really heavy in the front or something.
Okay, this is exhausting.
Also, it probably doesn't help my suspension is really stiff. Put more weight towards front. There you go.
And if y'all ever need an answer if Courseplay still has issues, yes, it does.
Okay, my question more and more every day. My question with games sometimes when it comes to wheels and spawning. Is this thing like spawning in the ground for some odd reason?
There should be a way you can like where it'll like drop from the store instead of like spawning on the ground. I think anyway. I did that
My
on the
problem is
tether.
it spawns in the ground. There's tutorials out there probably how to get it out of the ground. It's just I haven't really had many problems of spawning in ground when I usually do. So if I'm more just usually have a clean process. But I guess trucks just want to be a pain. I'm gonna do one thing that's probably smart to do. Check the. I always have a copy of the base game truck whenever there's an update, so I can see like the center mass and how it looks. Whatever. Okay, so over.
Oh, that's number 2 subscriber for the night. Where is the start?
Oh yeah, good way to get subscribers too is if you post on like ModHub US or whatever. Link your YouTube channel and like make videos before you post it. Make sure it's all rendered out clean. Then upload to their site and attach your video.
I did that for a little while, like on the other projects I did, but I tried not to upload there too much, because then bots will take it from there and put it on other places.
Bots are starting to take it from what do you call it now? itch.io. Okay, there I go. I got it out of the ground.
I was gonna say I know there's store translation that you can set up, but I don't know if that's what you were missing or not. So
Store translation.
Yeah, so just like it's part of the store data.
Yeah.
So.
Issue found. Wheel 1 has wrong rest load. Where's rest load at? Oh, there. You being a blind ass.
I forgot how heavy these grass bales weigh in this game.
Blind is a bad sometimes when it comes to modding.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Yep. Also present help I haven't touched modding in the past month. Truck stops spawning in the ground.
Oh yeah, these bales are heavy.
So what's the store translate? Is it where would that be at? Is it Space XML, I'm guessing? Store data. Oh. Their translation offset.
Yeah,
I'm stupid.
I think that's it.
Put it up to 4. Yeah, that does nothing.
It doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it literally doesn't.
I had it applied to my tether to try to get the jack stand to hop through the ground, and I fixed it, and then I didn't take it back out, and Giants got mad that the store translation was in it. So that's the only reason that I kind of figured out what it was.
I'm back? Question mark?
He's back.
Wow.
Double
Yeah.
question mark.
The real question mark is, am I really going to get bullied tonight?
Nah.
Yeah.
Man has the drippiest profile picture of a chicken with sunglasses on.
What are you talking about? The profile picture you'll ever see.
Exactly.
The best one out there right now. Should I buy this? Nah. You started streaming yet?
Yeah. Pronto right at 8 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock for you.
9:30 for me.
Huh?
It's 9:30 for me. Make sure mind. And my game crashed. Wonderful.
COD or FS?
You forgot to get the music in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did it this morning.
Hold up. Gotta change that real quick.
So,
There we go.
yeah, no, I had it going this morning.
Listen to Van Halen.
The only thing is if we play it through Discord, it might be copyright. That's the only issue.
Music. What are you trying to do for music?
Oh, I was just running it through Epidemic Sound this morning. I'm not sure what Taylor's doing.
I'm just listening on Spotify.
Okay, as long as it doesn't come through on the stream, we'll be good.
Yeah, it's not going.
I mean, if people want music, I can have the music. That's not that big of a deal.
But it's not Van Halen.
It's true, that's not Van Halen. But I also don't want to play for the music rights to Van Halen.
Who likes music rights?
Nobody.
Discord and YouTube. Well, mainly YouTube.
Exactly.
Dang, that's a pretty cool photo right there. What do I want to play? Let's go to Facebook Marketplace first.
Somebody say Facebook Marketplace. I
That
love that
I
place.
did. Ooh. The rocker panels are good on that one too.
Really have more Broncos?
No, it's a 80 square body. It's a 350 with it. Don't look that bad. I'd rather fix up my dad's though, but those rocker panels are rusted out.
You made a UDIM tutorial. What version of Blender do you usually run?
I think I'm 2.93 right now.
I'm running whatever the latest one is right now.
3 something. I don't.
Three-
From what I
three.
can tell, there's no difference. But
There really isn't any differences right now, but this one has some random options that are just wholly really nice if you're trying to do a render.
nice.
Really nice stuff for rendering.
Yeah, I think
Okay, that's how it works.
I think most of the stuff from Giant side should be close to the same.
I'm waiting for what's his name to come out with that one plugin that you're going to be able to import and export
Oh,
i30s.
Kim, Painted Farm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that. That'll make life so much easier.
Yeah, I've been following along on the script, and it is quite crazy.
I haven't looked at it recently, but I was looked at it. Let me check his Facebook really quick.
Oh, I'm in a Discord with them and a few other modders, so I
Yeah,
could
it's a
see.
private Discord, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So they talk about it time to time. Definitely.
GLS.
Definitely gonna be maxing out these trailer axles with these bales.
Oh jeez, he imported a literal dog in the blender. How does dogs even work for farming sim?
They are just meshes that there's certain action points on them. It's odd and confusing and really hard to explain.
I can tell. And then
But-
and isn't he making that one thing for monitors too, where you can literally click on it?
Yes. Yeah.
That will be cool as well.
Luke probably shouldn't go on that Discord. Ooh, what was that?
Dude, switching discords on me, Taylor?
Huh?
Switching discords on me already?
What are you talking about?
Also, I fixed my issue where it spawns on the ground.
Doesn't spawn on the ground anymore.
Nope. I'm happy. Because I forgot that it completely existed. I thought it was something on my end of being stupid and not zeroing it out or something. Either way, I just keep it zeroed out.
I don't know if I approve or disapprove of my nickname.
You said it, not me.
I'm not sure who called me that. That's what's his name? Day.
What mod would be the super strength that got updated?
So GTX posted it in a GitHub.
Yeah.
That's like a beta version until Giants can put out the update. I still don't have a clue how I actually broke super strength, but
Oh no, it was Giants, I think. Giants finds every.
Oh no,
every-
Deutsch got released. That.
Giants figures out how to break stuff
that's true.
pretty proficiently.
That is true.
Remember, like the first major update of the game, how they broke like half the freaking mods that came out?
Yeah,
Or was that 19 that happened?
I think it happened in both of them, to be honest. That's like everyone's so cautious to like mod at the beginning of the game because one update and everything just breaks.
I kind of just said screw it, did some stuff.
Yeah.
I converted a few things, but I didn't do anything too major till it got a little bit stable.
Perfect. Yes, it is perfect. Is no longer spawning in the floor. Oh yeah, I might have forgotten to export my taillights and my. Yeah, I might need to do that here soon, but. Eh. that necessary yet. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with this truck. I just got it working in game, driving around. I still gotta import a few parts on it. I just wanted to make sure everything worked out before I did anything else.
Evening, dairy dear.
He bagged the bullet, man, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you one warning about one guy that thinks he is the best modder in the world. His name is
Yeah.
Daniel Bush 06. If he tries contacting you about anything, I'm staying, because man, trying to say he modeled the base game 86.
Glenn?
No, this guy named Daniel Bush 06.
Oh.
Cool. What I've heard. Talked to him a couple times, but Daniel Bush 06, he literally he comes around to people's modding servers. Says, oh, you enjoy my modding?
Oh my god, what happened to my own? Oh, there we go.
Then he posts pictures of the 86 interior off the base game truck. Says he modeled that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's fun. And oh no, Xbox updated the dashboard.
Why is this tractor stuck?
Oh yeah, I'm also surprised no one's came out with like the mud mod yet. Or never mind there. Forgot. Modding's gone. Oh yeah, what would you say is the best way to properly scale something?
Like to size or?
Size it properly.
I'm not honestly terribly sure. I just start like if I have photos of it, I'll like get the measurements of like what 2 points would be on the photo, and then go from there and then scale everything off of that. But I don't know actually what the true best way is.
Because what do you call it? For me, when I make truck mods, I try to keep it smaller, or yeah, try to keep it smaller, a tractor, and then I also try to keep it a little bigger than the base game trucks.
Yeah, I don't really know what the true best way is on that.
You just kind of have to cross your fingers with the model.
Yeah. Generally, I try to find something that I can base off with first that like is a fairly decent rectangle that I can just select what size it needs to be and go from there. But some things don't have rectangles.
Did not know this truck was a Hummer. I will say one thing about the Tiers FS is it's actually been pretty good modding side compared to the last game. But the one thing that we kind of lacked in this game versus 19 is there's a lot more farming mods in 19 than we do.
This Dairy Deer said try and find a photo of the truck next to a good reference point or get specs for it. That's a good way to scale it properly.
Heard the dairy. Where did he come from? I know he's in Modern.
He's Skywalker Farms.
Oh, Skywalker.
This should be interesting. No problem, Richard. I appreciate or Richie, I appreciate the comment. So,
Are you streaming right now?
huh?
You streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been streaming the entire time you've been on here.
Oh, I just try to pay attention nowadays.
A bit of a too tight corner there.
Well, I guess with 1025 are. I think we also need a lot more of these little compact tractors.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a few smaller ones, but I'm a big fan of the utility tractors. So
Yeah, that's what I mean, like a little subcompact tractor, little 1025R or something. Those things are amazing.
all right, KJ, I appreciate you showing up tonight, man. I don't think I've ever seen this trailer squat so much. Holy crap! Never tested it with grass bits. She looks heavy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Chris, there was a lot of tapping there. I don't know how I completely just missed your comment. I seen KJ's, I just did not see yours. Oh man, I'm messed up now. I don't know who the other guy is, but he's gone now. I think Taylor might be gone too. I'll have to bring the music back. What are you talking about? Derry, this ain't no hay. Ain't no hay, my man. Ain't no hay. Yeah, it's just grass. It's too early in the year to do hay, in my opinion. I just needed something to wrap. Oh man, there's a hay bale all the way down there. This might not be the best spot to have grass. I ain't gonna lie. This might end up being changed to crop or something just due to the fact of everything's rolling down the hill. I am a lie to you, Richie. I don't know if I have a 7R. The Ray tractor is a 6R, the Bale tractor is an 8R. That one's a 74 series, I believe. I mean, my guy, get your stupid northern square bale crowd the heck out of my chat. Just kidding with you. I just don't want to do square bales because I like round bales because I make stuff for them, not the square bales. There's not a good accumulator yet either. That's the crappy part. So if there was a good commuter, I would, I would, in a heartbeat, do square bills. But there's not. This is also grass though, and you don't see a whole lot of people wrap square grass bales. At least not from where I'm from. I mean, we do some, well, not me, but some other folks from back home. They wrap, or they do some hay. I think this trailer is quite heavy, and a little leaning, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, but it's for the bale size that where you can't wrap anything with. That's the issue. Like, these bales are getting wrapped, so if that makes any sense. I'm trying to make sense, but I don't know if I am. Rounds just end up being better in the first place to wrap, so because you already have one wrap with protection on them. Square bales, you don't really get that, so I just still have never ever seen square grass bales get wrapped. Come on, push, 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 push. We're almost there. Okay, let's go see if we can't fit one more on that trailer. We're kind of vibing tonight. There's 14 of y'all in here. 13, I guess. Man, that is rough frame rates right there. I don't know, I have no clue why. The holy frame rate eat. Also, for you guys that were in here last night, is the audio any better? I hope it is, because I changed some settings and stuff. Like a half-inch off. The creaking is the joystick. The clicking is the keyboard. And I don't really know where else to put the mic. That's the only issue. So I don't have a headset. I actually have a boom mic. And I'm not getting rid of the clicking on my keyboard. Unless y'all want to like pay for a silent SteelSeries keyboard that I can switch between. See, on Discord it's quiet. But whoa, where'd y'all like come from? Got 3 new people in here. So yeah, I wish like There's gotta be like a canceling. I'm not sure completely what you're talking about there, Cummins. It was working just because the input was put in by a joystick versus the 3-point. Unless I just missed something I was doing. Oops. Excuse me. Because the loader looks like it's working to me. Sure, there's another baler. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see if there's like a noise cancellation feature or something on Streamlabs that I can set up. So on Discord it does fairly good because like I was like monitoring myself a little bit ago on Discord to see if there was feedback from the keyboard and stuff, and I didn't hear anything. But when I was watching part of the YouTube video trying to get rid of bots, I could hear the clicking. So I can try to figure a way out around that. Well, might have to add some tunes. I don't really know what to add though. 'Cause the stuff this morning was not the vibe. Do be bouncy. Would use a skid steer for this, but the way these bales are, I'm pretty sure they're going to be way too heavy for the skid steer. So this is kind of tight quarters, I ain't gonna lie. Oops. Goodness gracious. Howdy, the farmer. Welcome to the stream. Just kind of vibing here tonight so far. Wrapping some grass bales in pitch dark. It's always wonderful. And seeing what all directions that the wrapper can... Is there lights on the wrapper? Oh, there are lights on there. Yeah, I've wrapped not true grass bales, but for haylage pretty much at night, and it's not the funnest job. It's kind of hard to tell where everything's at, so especially whenever your forks are way too big. I think I'll change some different forks. Audio stereo dear, thanks for hopping in. That should be a little bit easier to control now. Now we can fly through wrapping some grass. If it was lighter stuff, I would use a skid steer, but you know, a little heavy. If it's moving the tractor around that much, a skid steer is definitely not gonna cut it. It is a private mod. It is there, farmer. I doubt we get to the time where we can run them, but we'll be in a stream at some point running the silage. Just a matter of how many streams it takes for me to get to that point. Well, we are at an hour and 17-minute mark. So, you know. Indeed, it would be very useful. Who knows? It might end up in your inbox or your mod folder one of these days. You never know. Oh, these are so much better than the 19 versions. I mean, like, these are... I don't know if there's ever been Forge wagons that are better than these. So they are quite minty, as one would say. Holy heavy, why is that bale so heavy? That's strange. The ones that are on this stream are not private, or not public. I will come out and say that because, yeah, I know they're not public. So, say they're public all you want. They are not public. You probably have the crappy convert ones. Unrealistic, but you know, I'm ready to get done with wrapping these bales. So. Oh man, it's about to go to outer space. Oh darn. Definitely not the prettiest wrap room. Yeah. Enjoy your converts. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Say everyone has as many as you want. But they're not these, I will promise you that. Oh, we missed it. Oh well. Like I said, the ones that you guys say that you have are not the same ones I have, and they never will be. So, such a shame. Howdy, the commander. Thanks for joining in on the stream. You know what? That is a project of mine that I did for myself that will probably never be released, at least with that mixer on it, because I can't release that to the public as it is someone else's work, and they don't want it released to the public either. So yeah. But the truck and the mixer itself is my project, and I have others that I'm trying to work on to bring it, so I got a stack of projects that I'm working on, so if you guys aren't subscribed and you'd like to be, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to make our push to 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll worry about watch hours from there. So yeah, it's kind of how come I'm streaming so much, to hopefully we get some more watch hours going. And yeah, so just kind of everything starts kind of piling up on everything else, so
Hello.
howdy.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good.
Just
What are you up to
FYI,
tonight?
keeping it PG because it's a stream.
Oh, all good.
Just a warning beforehand.
All good. I didn't know you're doing that.
Yep. Everyone else just kind of left. So,
There you go. Can't find the server.
like a dedicated or just a multiplayer?
Just the dedicated.
I'm not getting one. I just haven't decided to yet. Mainly because it's the pain of like re-update a mod and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought about getting like a Google Drive and like having it linked to where you can share it and then it'll like show up on your computer. And you can just route a
Yeah.
file.
Yep.
I don't know if that works or not, but I thought about trying it.
The way we've been doing it is just sending when we add. It's me and Gabe or Raftery.
Ah, yeah.
When we're doing it, we just he sends me updates, like update folders. Well, then he has update folders, you know, up to the date that we're doing it, and I can easily find all the links.
For sure.
But if you're swapping mods all the time, it's definitely not the, you know, when you have a server up, you don't want to be swapping mods all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think I would, because most of my probably work in progress ones would not be on there. Dedicated.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's just more of a hassle of having to upload everything and then re-downloading it again. So,
Yeah. Even when we were doing it on with Tyson on his server,
yeah.
it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't.
Because he didn't put up all of his anything that was work in progress. He didn't really get thrown on the server.
Yeah.
Till it was ready to go.
Which that just means I need to finish more of my mods. Because there's a lot I play with on this save that are most certainly work in progress.
Yeah.
Like they're just unzipped, sitting in the folder, so then I just go work on them every now and then. So, Richie, out of all the projects that you've done, what would you say your favorite or most proud of? Right now, it's probably the Tedder, because I have yet really to make something that's that quote unquote detailed. So that's kind of like my first branch into like vehicular modding versus buildings and other random stuff. So I mean, I'll be even more proud of it whenever I can actually finish it, but you know, that'll come. Solid question. Very solid question. But like, yeah, like the mixer truck, I need to get the coon bed switched to on it instead of the Kian, or however you pronounce that European model.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I just need to like, because I use the mixer truck so much that I need to put the coon bed on it instead of the
Oh yeah.
Kian? I don't know exactly how to pronounce that European model name. And fix other things on it, so once I put the coon on it, I can just release it, because it's basically using in-game assets and along with a mod that's already on the mod hub, so but I think my
at that point.
long range goal on that is going to try to make it AR frame, but we'll see. Thought about trying to make a feed truck that's AR frame. The only bad thing about AR frames is that the work to make sure that it's compatible across everything. But then you can just put, like,
so you have
just different attachment points on different places, but I am gonna try to base mine off of 82 Studios stuff. But I might put like a mouse control on it so you can like adjust to where it sits at. So
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Kind of like how I did the cake box feeder.
Mhm. If I can get the server back, I gotta try that again. That cake box feeder. I wasn't able to get it at load in the feeder I was using. I gotta try a different feeder.
Since I haven't had too many issues with it, you know, some people just don't know how to use it, but
I have it on the truck and I had stuff in it. I just have to figure out how to get it to, you know, geez.
yeah.
Oh, I can't remember right now. I don't know why. Get it to unload.
only issue is it's such a small feeder that like the practicality of it compared to like just having a TMR mixer's like, unless you're like doing mineral or something, I guess, but you wouldn't necessarily want to put that in there. But I don't know.
In that feeder?
Yeah.
I was using it. I think I have mineral in it right now.
Just because like you get through so much TMR with these cows that like it's just, unless you make like a true cattle feed blend to where cows just don't eat through it as much as they quote unquote do with the TMR. But
Yeah. There we go. Save that on the site. Restart the server, please. Thank you. Well, yeah, we're just feeding alfalfa and mineral feed.
what map are you guys playing on?
Elk Mountain.
Which is just all part of the cycle, sadly, so most of us get used to it by the time, so.
Guess I can't find the server tonight for some reason. It says it's up. Have you had problems with that swather not cutting grass with the conditioner on it?
No, not really. It seems to be working fairly okay.
For some reason it'll cut alfalfa for us all day long, but it won't cut hay and condition it for some reason.
I mean, I haven't had it without Mace Plus running, but I don't think that should change terribly much stuff.
I didn't think it would. It ran. I was able to mow a couple fields with the conditioner in hay, and then for some reason it randomly stopped. We even updated it, but for some reason it doesn't work. It cuts without the conditioner, but I don't know. I'm waiting for him to. If he talked about trying to figure out some other way of doing it.
So it's almost like it's just not like when it does the grass delete, or
No, it like pushes it.
so it's just like it's not picking up the work area of the conditioner?
Yeah, it's like the conditioner ends up like a bucket, you know, and it kind of
Yeah.
piles everything under there.
Huh. Oh.
It's weird.
It's just, it almost seems like it's just not getting in the work area, but
Huh. Apparently, this bunch of servers are not up. That's weird. Guess I'm not playing this game tonight.
hey, Richie, I do appreciate the subscribe for sure. Definitely means a lot. So now we're at 568. So I will take it for sure.
There you go.
So, Richie, so I kind of have, this map is, I kind of edited it to work with Maze Plus a little bit better. Therefore, like, we've changed a few names and stuff about it. But yeah, whenever I would, like the first time I played it without Maze Plus, I think he's like the next update. It's gonna fix that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to fix it in the next update to where it's like silage corn and then just normal corn. But yeah, no, I had to like go and like change change the type of chop that comes from the silage corn, so it can actually be usable with Maze Plus. But yeah, no, I completely know where you're coming from. Like I'm gonna have to go find the fruit types myself and change it so I know which one I'm planting here come a few more months. Silo area seems to be a little rough trying to collect everything out of it. Hey, Trucker99, I am doing pretty good. Yeah, Richie, it's just the Maze Plus silage texture. Oh, maybe the truck's full. It is full, sweet.
I don't know how you can play this game on a MPQ keyboard, because at least that's what it sounds like you're playing on.
Yeah, I'm playing on a keyboard. What do you play it on?
Oh, I'm on a controller.
See, I have a joystick for the loader stuff.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I really need, to be honest.
I got a steering wheel as well. I don't hook it up very often. I don't know why, but
I just feel like it would be just kind of a waste of space for me.
the steering wheel's fun, but I like playing on a controller. It just seems more laid back. You don't have to, you can sit back and be comfortable. I still have a bunch of keybinds on my keyboard though, but
So say, I'm fairly lounging back right now, so it's not. I'm just used to it. So between editing videos and programming stuff, keyboard really
keyboard.
doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah.
That's why it's clicky, because it's an expensive keyboard. So I don't know how clicky it actually is on YouTube. Discord, I know it's quiet because of the noise cancellation.
Yeah, I can't hear it on Discord, but I can definitely hear it on.
Yeah, it's very clicky on YouTube. And I guess I just need to look at Streamlabs and see if there's a way to like get noise canceling or something for it.
Yeah.
Or like I don't
Might be able to auto adjust it.
Yeah. So that, or just get like a second Discord and route audio directly from the Discord that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it's loud, and I have the mic pretty much as far away as from the keyboard as I can get. If my voice is big, I can push the mic back, but I don't know how loud my actual voice is talking on the mic.
No, it's audio sounds fine. I can tell you're on a keyboard. That was it. I was just curious about, but
Then
no, your clicking's not terrible.
the
Your
like
voice sounds pretty good.
the creaking sounds that you'll hear is from the joystick. It's got like a rubber gasket on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's from the game Wing Attack. I found it at a flea market for $5.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, it works perfect. So I can't argue with it. Like, it's got buttons on it and everything. That's what I use for the claw and everything. So
Yeah.
I got GPS is set up to run from it. So for $5, I cannot argue compared to the people that spend like $200 on a joystick.
I think I spent like $30 on mine, on my joystick. It's not bad. I got that back in, what was it, 17 when it came out, that Oh, the farm sim steering wheel setup deal.
Mm.
I ended up picking up the that setup, the steering wheel and the side panel. And the side panel's good. The steering wheel is garbage.
See, I've thought about getting like a little side panel or just accessory buttons for like just
Mm-hmm.
normal stuff, so like PTO kind of things like that.
Yeah, the side panel's definitely worth it because you get a joystick as well as all the buttons, and
So
then you have cruise control and everything else all set up, and it's good. I like the side panel, but when it came to the steering wheel, I think the steering wheel really only lasted 8 months, and then stuff started going out on it, and it wouldn't
oof.
work anymore. And it's like, dang. So
Yeah, I don't think I really need a steering wheel. Not for the money that it cost anyway.
if you play more than farm sim, like I played truck sim, and that's the main reason I got it. Is for truck sim, but if you're just playing farm sim, you can get by with if you're comfortable keyboard, or just
I
even
do a little bit of ATS,
yeah.
but not enough to warrant spending. And when I say a little bit, I probably mean like 1 or 2 hours every month.
Yeah.
So
Well, I haven't touched it, and I get what you're saying there. I don't even think I've opened the game really in 2 months now.
so
But
well, I got to the point to where like I finally had like an extra truck and could hire someone.
yeah.
Well, then I found out like they're really horrible at their job when they first start.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I hit that stage and was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not doing this. And I haven't really opened it since. And that was like, I don't know, probably the middle of August.
I more play that for just the mods and trucks you could build and stuff, but trucks and trailers, and I spend more time in there customizing trucks than I actually do driving nowadays.
Yeah, this bunker's odd. I ain't gonna lie.
Whose map is this?
This is Leona's, so large H.
Yeah.
The other bunker works fine. It's just like I don't know. Like the bucket, the triggers on it work a little bit better than the grapple do. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both better since I released it, but the bucket has a little bit better.
Does that grapple actually have some like collisions and stuff on it?
Yep.
Where you can actually feel like you're biting into a bale.
Yep. If you squeeze too much, it will like shoot the bale to infinity and beyond. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you play realistically, like where you barely grab it, then yeah. Because that's how I grab most of the hay. So I do most of the TMR mixing with the telehandler.
Mhm.
Just easier sometimes. I'm honestly waiting for a decent front end loader.
The case one on the in-game mod hub isn't bad. That older case,
I'll have to go look at it.
it's not a bad loader. That's what we're using for a
I've-
bunch of our stuff.
I
And then you have
found-
a
I found the John Deere.
yeah.
It's not the greatest.
No, it's not.
So, I mean, with who it came from, it makes sense. But
No, that case one on the mod hub isn't bad. That's one we're using. Well, now I don't even hardly touch it because I was only using it to move bales, and now I'm using the hay squeeze.
I have the New Holland one in here, but I don't know how decent it is. Yeah, but no, the John Deere one's a little wonky. It doesn't look terrible, but it's got its issues. I just wish they didn't like replace like the basic ones with like the class loaders.
Yeah, right.
Especially because I have no idea about anything about class loaders at all.
I don't even think I've ever seen a class loader.
Me neither. I didn't even know they existed. Like, I don't actually know, like, the scale of this little one. How, like, if it would actually work on something or not.
Like, what do you? It'd probably pick up 6 bales. I bet you that's like a 524, like John Deere loader.
Yeah, it's gotta be around that.
I bet you that's smaller. Yeah, that's like a 524. 100 horse. Because the John Deere's only 152 horse
Yeah.
for the 524. So, probably around 28,000 pounds.
The farmer, I think. Oh, who does all the snow removal equipment for FS? I think that's where I got the loader from.
Meadowwood? Meadowwood Farms?
I think so. I think they're the ones that did the loader. I can't completely remember. Because I know I had to kind of go looking for it. Because I used it a crap ton in 19. Because the original person redid it completely for 19. But I don't know if they're still around or not. Yeah, this bunker's just rough.
Let me see. Their website's horrendous.
It's bad. That's why I got away from creating a website for me, because I just trying to keep everything up to date and make sure everything looks good just was not working for me very well. So
I can't even remember what he had it under. I'm trying to find it now. Tractors? No, loaders. Duh. I think half of this stuff's for 19.
I don't know how you can get so crazy about snow removal in FS22. Like, I've seen so many people like just fanboy over it. I'm like, what is so special about it?
I did snow for a little bit, and then I said, you know, I'm done with this, and I moved on. It's not that fun.
It's like, because when you
Yeah.
plow, then it just piles up into a big pile, and it almost just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So
He has a Komatsu, a John Deere, a cat, and a bigger cat. He's got 4 loaders on his page.
He's probably where I got the other Caterpillar loader from then.
Do you know what it was?
Well, let me look. It looks. Load up here.
Because it's a 966G.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude is not. Like, looks like half the inside is just missing. Like, if it's U-dimmed, it's U-dimmed horribly.
Oh, he even has this Elm Creek snow plowing map. What about fire trucks? What do we have for fire trucks? Heck yeah, there's a gator. A fire gator, man. I guess if he's having fun doing it,
Yeah.
whatever.
You know what we need to make is like a true smaller pressure washer. That's not cost $5,000.
Yes.
I don't know why I've
Just a
not thought
simple
about
little, stupid little just pressure washer. And maybe that you can pick up and like throw in a pickup or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Take it out somewhere.
I feel like it should cost $5,000 to wash a truck off.
Uh,
Oh no, correction.
no.
It's down to $4,500 now. It's not $5,000. It was
Gotcha.
$5,019 though. Because I remember the first time I went to place it, I was like, what the heck? $5,000 for a pressure washer? It's like they're $99 at Lowe's.
Right?
Maybe we can add that to the to-do list for the mods.
That is one of those heat, propane or gas powered pressure washers, but they're nice. They're just very expensive.
Yeah. Like whoever came out with the wireless one. I was like, what the heck? It's like I'd love to see how that truly works in life.
Wireless what?
A wireless pressure washer. It was on
Oh.
ModHub. So like you could like walk forever and it just worked for you.
Dang. If you ever figured that out, let me know. Because they're going to make a lot of money
Yeah.
off of a wireless pressure washer.
Better, you know, keep like add like the pressure washer to like one of those fuel trailers.
Yeah, yep.
I think that's about as clean as that baler's gonna get.
What would be kind of cool is like one of the tanks, you know, the like fertilizer
Yeah, the
pallets.
ICB totes.
Yeah, take one of those and put it on like a metal stand with the pressure washer on it. Just so you could throw it on the back of like a flatbed or something and go wash equipment or
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. Be kind of neat. That way you can move it around. It's not, you know, stuck in one spot all the time. And if you want it to be, you know, in one spot on your farm, you can leave it there. Or, you know.
Yeah, for sure. No, if I do the pressure washer there, I'm probably just gonna find a model and just decimate it and then send it. I don't feel like modeling that.
Oh yeah. Got any other projects you're thinking about?
Not necessarily. I've looked at the Vermeer Rebel mowers.
Rebel mowers.
Yep. Basically like just a disc bind. Just for like smaller operations. That and the Arts Way spreaders. I know Smabby made them for, or at least I think he was in the process of making them for 19.
Oh, those little mowers.
Or did you have to look it up?
Yeah.
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 It amazes me how much people don't know that Vermeer has like that Rebel series of equipment.
We just don't. I don't see very many Vermeer things in general. I see a bunch of their rakes. The V rake,
Yeah.
the hydraulic rakes, bar rakes that we have in game already. Like everybody out here uses those, but as round balers go, we really don't do a lot of round bales around here. So I see a couple round balers every now and then. Couple people have Vermeer tedders. But
It's
bale processors.
Most of the hay stuff around here, it's either Deere or it's Vermeer. There's not, mainly just because like Case IH is not doing so hot when it comes to hay stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can get a few Heston things here and there, but
What size was the tedder you did?
it is a 10-foot and 19.
Okay.
I believe that's the equivalence.
The 4 basket.
Yeah, the 4 basket and the 2 basket.
Okay.
So I didn't want to get up to the E series because that's a whole new model setup. So I ain't doing this again. I was in the process.
Sadly, that's what we're missing too. Is a big US tedder.
Yeah. Well, they're not
There's
much.
nothing.
The E series isn't much different from. At least the larger E series isn't terribly much different than the bigger pull behinds that are in game.
No, really, they're not. Once you get up in those, I think almost all those, they might slap. Some might be a little different than the others, but for the most part, like, I know Fella does a lot of the building for like Massey. Their bigger tedder's a Fella. They slap Massey Ferguson on the side of it, but it's a Fella tedder.
Yeah, like the E series, it's fairly. It's a little smaller than this, but it's still. I just feel like sometimes like these ginormous tedders are just unrealistic. But that's just me.
Yeah,
I've just
we
never,
ran.
I have
What's that?
never
17
seen.
meter.
I've seen a 6 basket tedder. That's the biggest tedder I've ever seen.
So that's a 55 foot. I ran a 40 foot.
Maybe it's just because like our ground is so hilly and everything that you can't have too big of a tedder because it'll mess something up. I don't know.
Well, the one that we were running, so we do a bunch of hill work as well, and a bunch of our fields are like that. But the main issue that we had with ours is when you do start getting bigger, and a lot of people don't even want to deal with it. But if you do start getting with bigger, tedders, all the pivot points towards the end start cracking and breaking up. If you're using it a lot. So like, both of our tedders that we were running in the place I was working at, the furthest arm on both of them started to break in half because there's not a lot of structure in those tedders.
Now they're totally meant just to float on the ground.
Yeah. If you get if you get into a lot of thick hay or something, you start, putting a lot of tension on those arms and they'll break off.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Right now in Oklahoma. Originally
Okay.
from Southwest Missouri. So very.
I wouldn't see you guys tedding a lot down there anyways.
It depends. Summer cutting, we had to ted everything. It was hot enough, but moisture was just. We couldn't get any lower humidity values. Like not enough to like dry it. Like enough that if it was dry, we could bale it. But
yeah,
we had to. We were averaging. We were at like 7.5 bales an acre. So that was 80, almost 90 or 9,000 pounds of hay an acre, which is insane for what we generally do.
and it's about 4 ton.
Yeah, about 4.5 ton.
Yeah.
So
That's on out. We get 4.5 to. We even had some fields hit 6 ton an acre this past year.
So,
I'm up in Oregon, western part of the state, but it rains 90 inches plus a year. We're tedding constantly. There's fields that I'm in that I'm tedding 3 times, and that's where a big tedder comes in because
yeah, that makes sense there. Most of the time we'll get out to the fields at probably 7, 8 in the morning. As that morning dew lifts and start tedding it, and generally by 2 or 3 o'clock, we're ready to start rolling.
Yeah.
That's if we have plenty of sunlight. But
if it's say we're getting up to 80, 90 degrees midday, we can't really start tedding here until 10, 30, 11. Because the amount of moisture in the ground that comes up, when we're baling in May. So we ted each field roughly 3 times.
It's just so weird, like so many people that just no clue what like tedding is. Like I got several questions on like my post of what is that? I'm like, y'all don't know what a tedder is? Like,
well, even in my state, the western side, we all ted. You go over east on, like central Oregon, eastern Oregon, that side over the mountain range. And I live technically I live in a rainforest. You go over there and they're in the desert. So they don't know what tedding is because when they're cutting, it's so hot and dry.
we're kind of just we're just a little different. You know, we generally we're around 40 to 50 inches a year of rain.
Yeah.
Most of that falls in fall and spring. So I mean, there's been a few years where we left the tedder in the barn, but here lately, I mean, especially if we put fertilizer on, we almost have to at least hit it once with the tedder. Even if we set the mocos to mow or drop the swaths as wide as they could.
Yeah.
Mainly because they're 16-foot mocos, but
Hey, the farmer, are you like Klamath area? Down in that area?
I don't know how far
Getting all your
back.
guys' water stolen?
I don't know how far behind the stream is. Some of these comments are like 5 minutes behind. Sometimes it feels like. So I don't actually know how like delayed the stream actually is.
Right now on the stream, you are just kind of parked in the dump truck.
So it's like a minute-ish.
Yeah.
Like the other night, straight up had a guy that was like 5 minutes behind. And he says he was watching it live. I was like, how the heck do you get 5 minutes behind?
You down there in like the Klamath area there? Or, you know, down in that area, Christmas Valley, Klamath Falls, Silver Lake. Trying to think of what else is down there, because there's really nothing down there. No bigger cities, I guess. Lakeview.
Change the fill type on the corner so I can figure out which I'm actually planting. I desperately need a third monitor. Be nice to watch Discord while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I've looked at them like this whole last week. I just haven't, you know, like make myself buy one yet.
You could split your monitor. That's what I did on a lot of my
So,
stuff. Split, you know,
Streamlabs
show
is
Discord and
just-
stream on one side.
It's strange. Like, you split it, sometimes it gets like horribly small. Like, I tried it the other night, and it was just not. Like, because that's like where my feed for like what I can, like comment wise, pops up. So then I just can't see squat. I don't know how to.
Oh, okay. You're like... Gotcha. I gotcha now. You're like over there, Roseburg area. If you're to the west of Silver Lake.
Hang on, folks. We're trying to adjust a few things here to see if I can't figure out how to. Yeah. We're just not going to worry about it. Now my chat's not even showing up. Okay, now it is. Perfect. Yeah, we just won't worry about
You
it.
guys are dry over there too. Or I guess you're south of me. You're not really central.
Ooh, that is hot. Holy crap. Go from playing FS where I have like the brightness turned down and it's like, holy cow.
Let's see if my thing comes back up. Hopefully it does. If not, I guess I'm gonna go play some Red Dead.
if he has all these field types. Funnest part is in maps is tracking down where everything goes. Thinking that should be in the mod desk. We'll see.
Well,
Not.
yes, I'm not playing that game tonight.
Trying to figure out where L10s come in at on maps. So I have no clue where to find them at.
Oh. I was an idiot. This whole time I thought he was talking about Oregon, but he's talking about South Dakota because I was an idiot because this is why.
I was like, you seem really familiar with South Dakota.
Well, that's my name, so I thought it tagged me in there. I didn't see the South. I only saw it was middle part of South, so I was like, oh, okay, well.
That'll
Oh, I'm an idiot.
that'll do it for sure.
Because every time he said it, until that last post, because it says South Central South Dakota. I was like, oh, okay, well.
That's what, 8:24 over there?
Yep, 8:24.
It's crazy. It's 10:24 here. Like I would have been if I was there, I would have been only 24 minutes into the stream. Here I'm 2 hours and 26 minutes. Trying to remember a mod.
Oh, the fact that I actually came up with a name, like apparently Silver Lake is a place in South Dakota.
that was luck.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about that state. Our Silver Lake is dry. There is no water there. Unlike the one in South Dakota. And they get about 50 inches of rain a year, maybe a little less. They don't get very much out there.
Let's see what this breaks in the map. It's bound to break something.
Oh yeah, they get 12 inches of rain a year.
A wise man once said,
Let's go see what this broke. What farm are you talking about there, Trucker? Because if you're talking about like on the map, I did not build it. Well, it was already built there on the map. Haha, we have silage corn now. Let's go. That was straight up a shot in the air, and I had no clue how that was gonna fall.
Well, I'm gonna hop out of here for the rest of the night. You have a good one. Good talking with you.
I'm too far behind you, so
Have a good rest of your stream.
have a good evening. So
Yep, you as well. See ya.
see ya. Yep, Richie, if you go back and fix what I would change, then you can most certainly change it to silage corn, because that's what I did. So, and now it pops up as silage corn everywhere. So, I just didn't want to get to planting season and be completely lost on to what I was planting. sometimes your shot point just gets erased and you have no idea where stuff ends up. I'm gonna do a little tillage here real quick. This cornfield just to knock the lime into the ground. And then go knock the grass out of that one field up there since it's so hilly that it's really not worth it putting grass in it. I do appreciate it, Justin, so especially for tuning into the stream for this evening, so it definitely means a lot when you guys say that stuff, so keep on doing what we do, so. Keeping fairly steady tonight, so as long as we keep up the viewers, I don't have a problem going past 3 hours. So just when you get going past 3 hours and there's no one, and then it gets rather boring. I am not gonna lie on that. So we're at 2 hours and 37 minutes. So knocking out those watch hours tonight. I honestly just started by just making simple edits to stuff that I felt like needed to be edited. So like fill volumes, like the capacity of them, speeds, stuff like that. So. We don't really have any commentation occurring on the video or live stream tonight now. Just the music was not very amazing this morning that gets you in the mood, so. Can we just appreciate how nice this tillage is? Like, Smebby did an amazing job on this dude. Like an amazing job. So I just limed after I harvested it in the fall. I don't really know if it matters too terribly much. I just wanted to get rid of the dead corn and stuff. It just looked bad, so. And I already had to get tillage done anyway for that other field up on the hill, so. Yeah, those were also really nice, so. But I gotta say, some of this sunflower equipment that Smebby's working on, it's top-notch stuff. As you guys can see, I mean, this dude, dirt's perfect, work area is perfect. Oh, missed a little bit there. OS modding. He personally he's Smebby, so that's where Smebby came from. But no OS modding on Facebook. He was the one that made it. So. Ouch. And we got 357 heading. Auto width. Remove the offset. AB set heading. That's 357. Set cardinal. Show lines. It's not the perfect heading, but it'll work. Oh, we'll be a little off. So the GPS track's a little wide. Just a little wide. Whoa. I just completely accidentally disconnected from it. I'm just all over the place right now. I do appreciate it, Richie. I appreciate you sticking along with us tonight, especially for the subscription. It does definitely helps out a lot. So Have a good one. Well, guys, I do believe this is gonna start the end of the video here. It's been fun hanging out with y'all for this evening. But yeah, so I hope to see you guys next time. Hop on. It might even be tomorrow, just depending on how busy I am. But yeah, so if you guys haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button, though it does help out a lot, especially as we do continue our push to 1,000 subscribers. I believe we can get there even possibly by the end of the year, which would be just downright amazing for you guys. And I'd love it. So yeah, so hopefully you guys have a good evening, and yeah, so take care, and we will catch y'all next time.